What is good? We're back with the Madden 06 Dolphins franchise, and today we're taking on the Baltimore Ravens. So, AFC Championship rematch. They're 3-1, we're 3-0. So, let's get to it. So, Williams is banged up. Kyle Buller is going to be playing quarterback for them. I think they drafted Williams to try to get a better quarterback. They drafted this receiver, Turner, it looks like, too. So, they made some moves to try to improve this team. They got a decent offensive line. Orlando Brown Sr. being down for the season, that sucks. They still got their whole defense intact. It looks like they got Ryan Longwell kicking instead of Matt Stover now. So here's how they stack up against us. It's a rainy day in Miami, so we'll see if that has any effect on the game. So first down, Kyle Buller looking to throw, and just like last year, picked off by Sam Madison. We are giving Kyle Buller a hard time right off the bat. And so deferring looks like a good choice. So first down, Ronnie Brown right there. First down again. We run pretty much almost the same play. 2nd and 7. Brown tries to bounce it outside. We didn't hold the block long enough. 3rd down now. Phillip Rivers looking to throw. And I was hoping Ronnie Brown got out. I didn't think he was going to run into a defender and stay there. I thought he was going to be out by then, but I guess not. So we only get 3 out of it. So Derek Mason on the return right there. We shut that down. That wasn't great. They do find Derek Mason right there, though. Hand off to Jamal Lewis now, and he's got a lane. First down and more for Jamal Lewis. Now they got a fullback in the backfield, but he misses the block. Ulrich, he runs around it and makes the play. 2nd down, Kyle Buller looking to throw, taking a shot deep towards the end zone. And Turner goes up and makes the play. We had Hackett back there, but it didn't matter. That man went up and made a play. So Russell on the return right here. He does make a guy miss, but then he's brought down pretty much right after that. Rivers, he's blitzed. He gets it away to Michaels. That's caught. 2nd down, we hand it to Ronnie Brown. That's going to move the chains. So next play, they send another blitz. Rivers looking left side for Marty Booker. He missed him. 2nd down and 10. Ronnie Brown, he's going to bounce that one outside. Solid gain right there. I think that's Ray Lewis on the tackle. 3rd down and 2, and they're going to shut that run down. So 4th and 4 side, why not go for it? Wes Welker's open. We go 5 wide. Welker gets upfield. He gets enough for the first down. So Ronnie Brown right here, they were kind of on that, so he's able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, Rivers looking for Heath Evans, incomplete. So 3rd down and 10, we're going to roll out. Yeah, Rivers got banged up, so Quinn Gray's in. He's looking. That's caught by Marty Booker. Oh, the hit stick knocked it loose. So he would have been short anyway, but the hit stick knocked the ball loose, and we had to end up punting. So right there, Jamal Lewis is shut down. 3rd down and 9. Kyle Buller looking to throw. Bell on the blitz. Marcus Bell, that is, because we got 2 safeties with the last name Bell now. Yeah, Marcus Bell with the sack, the rookie from Ohio State. Right there, we find Booker. Then we give it to Ronnie Brown. That's a first down right there. Rivers looking to throw, taking a shot towards the end zone. Knocked away by Samari Roll. 2nd down and 10. Handoff is to Ronnie Brown. And he's going to be brought down by Adilas Thomas. 3rd down now. Rivers looking to throw. He's under pressure. Was trying to go to Michaels. Chambers might have been the easier throw, but he was hit as he was letting it go. And then we bring in Mari, and Mari's going to make the field goal. Derek Mason on the kickoff return. He's going to break a tackle, hurdles another guy, and he's up to about the 23-yard line. First down, a stretch play to Jamal Lewis, and he's got a decent gain right there. Hackett coming up and making an impressive tackle on him in open field. 2nd down, Jamal Lewis is going to pick it up, though, right there. The first down, that is. Right there, Kyle Buller finds Derek Mason, and that's going to be a solid gain for Baltimore. Buller looking to throw. We can't bring him down, and he's going to end up throwing it away. 2nd down and 10, draw play to Jamal Lewis, and that's only going to net him a couple yards. 3rd down now, draw play to Jamal Lewis. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to punt. We're pinned deep. First down, Ronnie Brown on the handoff. He's going to get that out to like the 10. 2nd down after that. Rivers, play action, who's back in the game from injury. He's rolling. He's going to look for Marty Booker. That's caught. So first down, Miami. Stretch play to Ronnie Brown. Or sort of like a stretch play, whatever. This is definitely a stretch play because we saw it. And right there, he's going to run somebody over and keep going. It's going to be third and very short. And Ronnie Brown is going to pick up the first down and lose his helmet in the process. So we're going to shift the play. We're literally going to flip the play, and it shifts the tight ends. Sammy Moore's going the other way. If they overload a side and we're trying to run there, we're not going to run to the overload. That doesn't make any sense logically. If they got guys that we can't account for in the blocking scheme, why would we still run there? That's why I end up flipping plays a lot of the times, especially in this game. This Madden 06, they seem to like overloading and shifting. That's what I've learned specifically in this game. Or maybe it's just because of our offensive scheme why they do that. I don't know. Either way, in this specific game and franchise, they like to overload. We shift our plays and we'll flip them and run them the other way, especially in 12 personnel when it's a balanced formation. That's the easiest thing to do, is just flip the play. So right there, they're booth reviewing the spot out of bounds, it looks like, with Michaels. So I don't know why they thought he was short of the first down. Right there, we're lucky that wasn't picked off because Chris McAllister jumped that. We run a stretch play with Ronnie Brown, and Ed Reed's going to bring him down right there. So it's third down and 6. Rivers looking to throw, rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's not a runner. He was not known for running the football. We can all agree on that. Rivers looking to throw on the ensuing play. Michaels brings it in. So clock is ticking down. We're almost at halftime. We were trying to go to Chambers right there. Knocked down. Second down, Ronnie Brown right there inside the 5. He's still going. He's down to about the 1-yard line. We take a timeout. We give it to Sammy Morris. He can't get in. So we're going to go no huddle and see if we can get one more play off. We are running the risk of running out of time. That is the concern. And Sammy Morris can't get in, so we have to take another timeout. So we have none left. This is going to be our last play of the half. And Ronnie Brown, toss play, touchdown. There we go. And so we go into the half getting an extra touchdown, and we get the ball to start the second half. First down, Ronnie Brown on the handoff. He's going to fall forward for about 6. Second down and 4. Ronnie Brown bounces outside. He's going to fall forward. Did he get the first down? Yes, he did. Sammy Morris getting in on the action now early in the second half, and that's a solid gain for him. Second down and 2. Rivers looking. He gets it away to Mackey. Mackey tries to turn upfield, but it looks as if Samari Roll dives and is able to pull him down before he can get upfield. Ronnie Brown spins upfield and then gets flipped by Will Demps. Play action, Phillip Rivers hit as he's letting that go. He was trying to throw it up to Mackey. Third down, looking, Rivers finds Michaels. First down, Miami. So Morris running right side, and that's going to come back for holding on McMichael. First down after that, or the repeat of first down, Ronnie Brown, he maybe gets a yard. Looking for Michaels on second down, that's incomplete. Third down, play action, Phillip Rivers looking, and we're going to take a shot at the double coverage with Chambers, and it's incomplete. I saw Michaels when I was editing this game, and I was kind of mad at myself for missing that read. To tell you guys the truth, we were kind of like, taking checkdowns and like just throwing easy passes. I wanted to take shots. I wanted to show Chris McAllister and Samari Roll I wasn't scared of them. That's why we took the shot with Chambers. And obviously throwing into double coverage is not a smart thing to do. Nice catch and run by Derek Mason right there. If he had juked back to the right instead of the left, he probably had a much bigger gain. But I'm grateful that he did juke the wrong way, because then we were able to bring him down. And we do bring down to the ball carrier there, but Hackett had a face mask, and he missed it. I think he missed the tackle when he had the face mask. So, whatever. They gave him 5 extra yards. So anyway, Jamal Lewis right there. That's going to lose a couple yards. Third down now, Kyle Buller. He's going to tuck it down and run with it. And he's got the first down, and Morris slides down around the 43-yard line. First down counter play to, is that Chester Taylor? That's Chester Taylor right there. He gets down to the 40. Second down and 6. Kyle Buller looking to throw. He's got his man on the dig route. Mark Clayton, first down, Baltimore. Jamal Lewis trying to bounce it outside. That's not really his game. Zach Thomas is able to make the play. 2nd and 9, Jamal Lewis right there. Daniels is going to bring him down. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Kyle Buller looking to throw. And it's caught by Derek Mason. They're down to the 1. So 1st down and goal. They run play action. Kyle Buller. He's going down for a sack. That's Lance Briggs. And that's going to end your 3rd quarter right there. 2nd down and goal. Jamal Lewis gets the handoff. Zach Thomas making a tackle. There we go. 3rd down and goal. Kyle Buller is going to look to throw. And he's going down for a sack again. I think that was a Gunle. And we hold him to a field goal. So it's 13-10 us right now. So we have a lead. Rivers looking to throw. And we're very fortunate that wasn't picked off because there was a defender sitting right there. Ronnie Brown on 2nd down. He's going to make 3rd down more manageable. Rivers looking right side. The route was ran for us by Chris McAllister, and he should have had a pick. He should have had at least 2 picks in this game, but I don't know. He was slacking for them. But yeah, he did a good job. I'll give him his props. 3rd down now. Kyle Buller throwing it, looking for Clayton, and we had Dolphins defenders there. So 1st down after that, Sammy Morris, nice run right there. 1st down after that, Ronnie Brown, nice run. 2nd down and 5, Ronnie Brown again. And it's going to be 3rd and very short now. Sammy Morris picks up the 1st down right there. And Ray Lewis is hurt. He fell and hurt his elbow, so that's a big loss. They're losing their middle linebacker. Their star 99 overall middle linebacker. Nice catch by Randy McMichael right there. Now we're going to hand it off to Ronnie Brown. Solid gain. And then we did miss this play. Rivers slings it into Chris Chambers. He does win on a route. Ray Lewis, he's going to be out a quarter, so I guess he's not coming back until overtime. He's got an elbow contusion or whatever. So they take a timeout right there. I think Ronnie Brown just eclipsed 100 yards too, which is pretty impressive. 1st down right there. They take another timeout. Handoff is to Ronnie Brown. He's going to be down around the 2. So we run down some time. We tried a fullback dive. That didn't work. 3rd down, we run it with Ronnie Brown. He's going to be just short. I thought he was in. So we get to run down more time. And Ronnie Brown's in the end zone. We go for it, and he gets it. My thing was they had 20 seconds left or something like that. Like just over 20 seconds. As Mason's going to fumble on the kickoff return, and Reggie Howard recovers. And while the booth reviews it to see if it's a fumble, my thinking with that going for it was if we don't get it, they're going to have to go to length of the field. And if we play back deep, then we're probably not going to get beat deep. That was my thing, is drop back Hackett. We'll run 3 deep and just drop back Hackett so that way they couldn't beat us deep and whatnot. So that was my thinking, is that we would be fine anyway. And they upheld the ruling that it was a fumble, and we win 20-10. We just ran 1 play or took a knee or something, and that was it. Oh, no, we definitely ran a play because Phillip Rivers only has 1 carry. If we took a knee, he would have had another carry. So Buller played better this game than he did the last game. I'll give him that. And he was completing more passes. I'll give him that too. But we were still able to prevail. This one we had to work a little harder for than the last one. The conference championship, that is. So 3 sacks, the pick by Sam Madison on the Ravens' first play. Or really the game's first play if you think about it. So good win. We're 4-0. We just got to keep it rolling. I'm out.